Hi, honey bears, and welcome to your reading. This one is for the week ahead, and there are three piles here for you to choose from. For those who are new to my channels, hi, my name is Karri, and I do pick card readings here on YouTube as well as collective readings on Instagram and personal readings, which you can contact me for. The details are in the description box down below. For those who are returning, hi guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoy this reading. Thank you all so very much for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. You're helping me achieve my dreams, so thank you so much. If you aren't, like, if you're new to pick card readings, you're not sure what to do with them. How it happens is these are broken down into separate piles. You look at the piles here in front of you, and whichever one you're drawn to will be linked down below in the description box. So, firstly, here with the cat, we have pile number one. Secondly, here with this kind of ghosty thing, we have pile number two. And thirdly, over here, we have the margarita for pile number three. So give yourselves a minute, take a few deep breaths if you need to, or pause the video, and when you're ready, scroll on down, click on the link to your pile in the description box, and it'll bring you to your reading. Thank you guys so much. See you in your reading. So, pile number one with the cat. Here we go. And this cat says the protector. So this is probably an energy you guys feel resonates with yourselves, that you're protecting other people, that it's on you to be the one to take care of those around you and to be the the tough guy, the hard guy, that the person who holds it all together for everyone else and who stands up for the rights of people who maybe are having a hard time or are being taken advantage of. So we'll jump off here with your tarot cards, and then once that's done, I've got oracle cards for you. So firstly, we have got the Hermit, we have got the King of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. There's also here the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Magician. And rounding these cards out here, we have the Death card. Just a little bit more room for these. The Queen of Pentacles. And finally, the King of Wands. So I'll just take a moment here for these, and then we'll let you know what you need to know. Okay. Yes, I like this for you guys. So we'll start up here with the top row, And this is representative of, say, like your love energy over the coming week. Now, love may mean romance for some of you, but for other people, this is going to be self love, or family love. Love is the whole feeling and emotion. It's not specifically tied to one particular area for this. And for you, what's being shown here is it's like you guys are finding the pleasure within yourself. You may have been feeling like lonely or that nobody really gets you, but you're starting to get yourself and appreciate yourself. And in doing that, you're opening yourself up here to love and support from other people. There's a big boost to your love energy coming into your lives here, and a cooperation and balance coming. So for those of you where this applies, say romantically, this is you finding harmony with a partner, either existing or new. For those with family, it's the same deal. It's finding that harmony with someone within your family or friend group that really capitalizes on who you are as a person and your self acceptance, and bringing that to a far stronger place, taking it from the theoretical to the practical. And for those that this is your self love, this is, I said, this is you really starting to appreciate and love you for who you are. There's, yeah, a ton of acceptance and appreciation going on here for all the things that make you you, not the things that you're expected to be, not the things that other people necessarily want you to be, and you're finding harmony and balance with that. So it's a very positive love month for you, well, week, sorry, for you guys. Here, our second row, we have your kind of career work, your professional energy. So this may be a job, this may be education or training, but it's within that realm, and you're starting something new this coming week. And it's actually tying in here with this love as well. There's a heck of a lot of you finding who you are, you working on your skills and your just your self-esteem, and building up to something really wonderful. This is standing on your own 2 feet for something that's all yours, your idea, your outlook, your work. This is something that means a lot to you, and it's going to grow and develop your career. It's going to grow and develop your long-term outlooks, as well as the way that you view yourself. You're going to see yourselves as far more capable of doing things than you have to date. And finally here, this bottom row with your tarot cards, we have your connections and relationship with yourself. This is like spiritual well-being, mental health, that whole realm of things. And you're coming to a new place. You're letting go of the things that have held you back. So there are kind of toxic or negative thought trains or behavior patterns that you have followed that have caused you a lot of pain or hurt you, but they're being left behind now. They, as much as they sucked, in a way, they kind of were necessary to bring you here to this, like here, this acceptance of yourself, this caring for yourself, and this fairness, and looking to a future that is the best one for you. You're getting to a far healthier and stronger place. As you can see, this runs through the 3 areas here. So for you guys, this coming week is very strongly about not protecting other people so much anymore, but protecting yourself and recognizing your own worth and growing from that and with that. If you think like the caterpillar going into the cocoon and coming out the butterfly, you're in that cocoon stage at the moment, but over the coming week, you're about to start bursting forth and become a caterpillar, a butterfly, or given the time of year we're in, let's say maybe you're going to become like one of those awesome moths, you know? It's emerging a new and stronger version of yourself. So your oracle cards then, we have here, try something new. And this says, you'll only know that you can do something if you try. We have, you are gifted, which says you are very intelligent and talented. And these tie in very strongly here with the rest of everything I said. New beginnings showing here and everything coming into recognizing your own worth and your own talents and making the most of those. We have from the wisdom of the hidden realm for you guys, we have the sisters of the seasons. So cycles of growth, natural law, divine order, and the number on this is 17. So that may be relevant to some of you. And we have the dragon's jewel. So inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice. Again, guys, these line in really strongly with your tarot cards. You're in a big growth week. And so this is growth of your own self-worth, your self-esteem. This is you developing so much. Sorry, the number on this, by the way, was 23. Yeah, big shifts, but internal shifts for yourself. Again, like I said, that cocoon to butterfly type of thing. And finally, with your oracle cards, guys, here we have graveyard, which is unnecessary fear. And yeah, look, you try something new and all of this, not letting fear hold you back anymore. And finally, we have cauldron, which is synergy and healing. So yeah, all together, guys, this flows really well for you. You're in a big growth week. You're going to start seeing yourselves in the light you should be seen. You're going to grow and develop on that. This is you not needing validation anymore from other people. A lot of you may be coming to the end of some very deep shadow work, even where you've been facing things that were uncomfortable or unpleasant, or just spending alone time trying to figure out what's going on and why you've made some of the choices or decisions you've made, or why some of the people in your life are there. And this is you letting go of that unnecessary stress and pain and becoming the free person you fully deserve to be. So embrace the heck out of that, guys. This coming week is a big week for you and your self-actualization. Yeah, that is absolutely wonderful. I'm so happy to see it for you all, that you're turning this protective energy towards yourself. So keep that up, guys. Thank you so much indeed. If you've liked what you've heard here, then please scroll on down, subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it so much. And if you're interested in personal readings, like I said, details are in the description box. And I am also offering Reiki going forward as well for energy healing if anyone is interested in that. Take care. So and again, thank you guys so much. Love and light. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. These guys, a little ghosty one. And what this message says is don't panic. So you guys might be my little pile of worriers or people who experience like anxiety or stress to the point it kind of paralyzes you from making any moves or decisions. So if that kind of fits for you guys, then this is your pile. So we'll start things off here with your tarot cards. I'll lay them all out and then we'll go into what they are. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Five of Swords. And we have the Justice card. Then we have the High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. And finally, we have the Strength card, the Chariot, and the Knave of Pentacles. So just take a moment here and see what Spirit is saying for you guys. Okay, so we'll start here, this top row here, and this is representative of yourself. So this is like your spiritual and mental well-being and breakthroughs, or that kind of area. And what's showing here for you guys over this coming week is you letting go of a lot of conflict, like areas or things within yourself that have been causing you to like fight with yourself and fight against yourself, where you feel like you're never really getting anything done because you're constantly being hamstringed or caught by drama that's going on around you, but you're working on coping tools to deal with that and finding what that fair balance is. If you think of it a bit like, let's say you're someone maybe who has no exercise plan and has put on, the COVID 30 pounds or whatever. And instead of beating yourself up in your head the whole time and having negative talk about how, you've messed up or you've done something wrong, or just really mean things that you say to yourself or think about yourself, you're starting to take really positive steps away from that. You're finding things that work for you, that are healthy and strong, and that will grow into a really good habit. So this may be doing 5 minutes of meditation or 10 minutes of yoga. This might be swapping chips or fries to my people joining me from outside Ireland and the UK, for something that's healthier, like rice cakes or popcorn. It's little things like that that you're starting to balance and shift and be a little kinder to yourself, so that you can grow and develop in a sustainable way and not get caught up in fads or got caught up in bullying yourself, really. Our next line here is relating to your love energy. Now your love energy is not necessarily or strictly romantic. This can be love you have with a friend or family member, as well. This is just love as an overall theme running for you over the coming week. And what's showing here is it's kind of like you're getting a new beginning or a new person coming into your life. Like this is like a shift in your energies, which makes sense if you're shifting here with your self approach energy, that your outer love energy as it applies to other people is also going to shift in a really positive way. There's some good news coming in for yourselves as well, for those of whom this is romantic. There's you know at a deep instinctual level what is coming. So with a partner, you may suspect that you're going to get engaged. You may suspect that, if you've been trying for a family, that it's happened, and that you or your partner is pregnant. This may be you thinking that someone you've a bit of a crush on, or you're speaking to and you're interested in, and you get the feeling that they return those feelings, that they do. There's a very positive step up and shift coming in here for you guys in your love energy, and you can, what you're feeling at your core, what's telling you that it's coming, that you can feel it. And the way I separate out those instincts, it's, say, like your head can tell you one thing, your heart can tell you another, but your gut instinct, it doesn't get swayed by anything external. It goes on what's going on in the universe around you, the actual signs that are happening, and listen to that gut instinct because it's steering you in the right direction. And finally here, guys, is bottom line. This is your work, kind of professional, educational area of life. So whether this is a job or a training course that you're doing, this is where this applies for you guys. It could be volunteer work for some of you as well. And you're getting a big surge of energy behind what you're doing. So you've undertaken a path, and it's a path that's going to be a little difficult to follow. It's not going to be just handed to you, but you absolutely have the strength and the forbearance to see this through and to achieve to a really high degree within it. It's going to be a little slow moving perhaps, but it's going to be worth every single step of the way. So whether you're starting a course or starting a new project, or you've recently started one and you're just not sure about if it's going to pay off because you're just losing a little bit of faith because you're not seeing the results out for the work you're putting in, it is absolutely going to pay off. This is just one of those slow burner type things, but it's leading to an empire for you guys. This is going to be like a legacy that you leave behind, and that when you look back on this time, you're going to really cherish all the little opportunities you have along the way. So make the most of them, because when this kicks into full drive, you're not going to have the time to stop and smell the figurative roses. So hold the faith, guys. You can and will succeed at this. It's just a little slow going because it's got to last a long, long time. So let's get into your oracle cards. And we have light, which is see the light within yourself and everyone else. Again, this is very fitting, guys, about not picking on yourselves anymore and seeing that light within you. And share. When you share, everyone feels happy. And again, this is lining in really well with your cards here. Like, this is opening yourself up. And in opening yourself up, you allow the warmth within you to heat others, but also you're allowing the heat of other people to warm you. We have then the Sun Dancers, which is joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. So yeah, very much guys here, like I said, engagements, marriages, babies, new relationships. There's big lovely things coming in for you guys, and it's gonna, your personal life is gonna take a front row here for a while. And the Spiral Dancer, which says circuitous route and perception. So linking back in, this is to your relationship with yourself. Instead of going in the circles where you're hurting yourself and repeating things that just aren't helping, you're breaking out of those cycles and becoming a freer and happier person. And finally, guys, we have the Veil, which says the future, and we have Jack-o'-lantern for protection. So this is the universe saying it's got your back, and it really does. You can let go of this anxiety and this stress energy. There's some really nice things coming in for you sooner in your love energy than your professional energy, but your professional energy is building to something truly wonderful. You're at that point in your journey now where some things are stronger than others, but everything is moving forward. It's a bit like, say, a train has multiple carriages, and your personal life is towards the front of that train, and your professional life, it's a little further back. They're all getting to that same destination. It's just the personal life and the self-care that has to get there first. And the rest of all this here in your professional area, you're going to be picking up and applying the lessons and the joys from freeing up the areas that are a little lonely or frustrating right now. As they heal and get to the goals you want, you're going to see that actually within terms of your education, professional life, all of that, those lessons apply across the board, and you'll see great returns on those as well. So yeah, the coming week, guys, this is very heavily entrenched in love for you guys, and you being kinder to yourself. And in doing so, you're going to release a lot of stress that you have, a lot of worry that you have, that the things you're working on, just you're not seeing results. Should you just give up, and have you done something wrong? And no, you haven't, and you will see those results in your personal and self connected lives before your professional one. But all three fields will see vast improvements. You don't need to worry so much. So that's that, guys. If you've liked what you've heard here, then please pop on down and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. And share the video around as well. The more it gets seen, again, the better for me. Thank you all so much. Take care, and until next time, love and light. Bye. Pile number 3, here we go. So you are the Margarita. So this is about letting loose and having a little bit of fun and doing things that maybe are a little bit different or outside of your, say, usual comfort zone or tastes, like having a holiday from day-to-day life. So we'll get into your tarot cards first. I'll spread them all out, and once we have those done, we'll go on and get some oracle cards for you. So starting off here, we have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Queen of Wands. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords. And we have the Eight of Swords. And finally, we have the Four of Cups. We have the Devil. And we have the Judgment card in reverse. So we'll start off here on the top for you guys, and this is your professional area of life. So that could be school for some of you, or volunteer work, or an actual career or training course. It's the part of your life that say isn't personal. It's where you're doing like work, learning, that kind of thing. And what's showing here for you guys is there's a big step up coming. Now it's going to be, I can see there's a kind of a lot of responsibility coming in linked with this, but that responsibility, you will have teamwork and balance in behind you. So this is like you taking on or increasing your responsibilities within a role. So for some of you, this is going to be a promotion. For others of you, this is going to be finding like a new path that you're walking down, like say starting your own career, or doing a brand new course. It's a totally different direction for you, and there's a lot more work involved in it, but you're going to have the support you need to do it, and you're going to have the support you need over this coming week in particular to make the decisions that you need to in around this whole area of your life. Don't be afraid to share some of this burden around. Like, yes, you can absolutely do so much by yourself, but you don't need to. So don't be afraid to ask for help and to take help when it's offered to you, because it is there around you, and it gives you just a little bit of a break and a little more time for, you know, the downtime, enjoyable things in life, not just the things that are about improving the practical qualities, but you'll have time to look at the more emotional and physiological qualities if you take a little bit of the help here that is around you. And next here we have yourself. And with this is like your spiritual and mental well-being, your connections to yourself. And with this here, you've been stuck is what this is showing, that it's almost like you've been willfully stuck, that you've been caught on some heartbreaks and pains from your past. This may even be like a trauma or loss that has really shaken you up, and you don't, whilst you want to heal from it, you don't really want to let go of it, because it feels as though letting go is like a betrayal. Say if this is a loss, it's by letting go of the hurt associated with losing that person, by giving yourself the space to heal. You've been feeling like you're going to forget them, and you're going to forget everything, and that you're somehow letting them and you down, and you're not. Think about really long ago losses, and how you'll still remember those people, but you'll remember them in a way that makes you happy and brings a lot of warmth and positivity. to you. It no longer hurts you to hold on to it, and you don't need to constantly hold on to it. And you made a choice at some point to let go, and in the past that choice may have been subconscious, but at the moment it's showing you're consciously holding on to a pain, because it's like that pain is showing you what you went through was real. But it was real. Whether you hold on to it so tightly or not, it was real. And there were lessons you learned from this pain, from this loss. But those lessons now need to be applied forward. You've learned what you need to. You've seen the things that are actually priorities to you. You don't need to hold so tightly anymore. The love that was there, that you're mourning, is not going away. It's not going to disappear. You haven't done anything wrong. You're okay. And if you release that hurt, you're going to suddenly flood with all the positive things. The Ironically, the things you're trying to hold on to by maintaining that hurt and keeping the pain alive can't come in whilst the pain is there. If you can let go, then all of the positivity that you're looking for, it's going to come in, and it's going to really help heal and soothe you. Definitely tying in here, give you a break. And lastly here, this is your love energy. Now, love energy does not strictly mean it is romantic. For some of you it is, but for others it's going to be more associated with family or friends, or just anything to do with the love energy in general. And this is tying to your self thing here. You're looking at something again that you've lost, and you're missing the other opportunities that you have around you by trying to keep a tight control over your emotions, over your memories, over everything. That control and focus on the things that you don't have anymore, it's causing you to miss out on the things that you could have. Now that's going to start shifting for you over this coming week. There's like bondage, nearly you're in like emotional bondage, and you're going to be cutting those chains. You're going to be forgiving yourself. There's like, it's like you guys are at war with yourself in a way. And it's really showing here in the self and love combined that you've decided you've done something truly awful, and you've been paying the price, and that's why you had this hurt and pain, and you need to fully suffer here, because if you don't fully suffer, then you haven't appreciated what you had. But that's not the case. You've been turning yourself almost into a little bit of like martyrdom, but you don't need to do that. What happened, it wasn't your fault. The thing is, it's done and it's past, and you're finding forgiveness for yourself. You're going to be letting go, and when you do that letting go, all of a sudden here you're going to come into be aware of the things around you and not miss out on opportunities for new directions and growth. You're going to find a lot more stability and happiness within yourself. You just need to break here these, like I said, that bondage of emotional masochism in a way, and mental masochism. But you'll be releasing that and finding a lot more freedom. You guys definitely, you need a break, and that's this Margarita here showing you're so very hard on yourselves, but you don't need to be. There's a lot of help and support around you, and you don't need to punish yourself anymore for the past and for the things you've lost. You don't need to punish yourself anymore for successes that you've had. It's okay to live your life in the moments that you have it now, because sometimes those moments are all you get. So make the most of the moments that you have. Oh, guys, like this is perfect. The first oracle card for you is thankful, and this says, think about people and things you feel grateful for. And yeah, absolutely. That ties in with making the most of the moment, and brothers and sisters, to get along with others, see the love and the best within them. So yeah, very much, guys, you're being called here to live in that moment and enjoy that freedom. Don't keep yourself caught up anymore. And we have for you guys the skull of light, and that says illumination. And we have the underworld, where all things pause and begin again. So yeah, this really is you shining a light on yourself and the freedom you deserve to have, to enjoy the moments, to enjoy the successes and the little bits of happiness you feel. You're not betraying anyone, you're not turning your back on any memories, you're not doing anything wrong. You don't need to keep punishing yourself. And finally, here we have the map maker of destiny, which says authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. And we have the shadow queen, which is acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. Now I feel like this is self manipulation more so than manipulating people around you, although some of you may actually be being manipulated by other people. But this more feels like, I'm just gonna come back here, like I said, this really feels like something very traumatic happened to you guys, and you're blaming yourself far beyond any place where you should be. And every time you start to come up from air from that, you're guilting yourself back into the box, back down. And that's what I mean earlier when I said it's like you're martyring yourself. I don't mean that like that. That's not in a way where I'm throwing shade at anyone. I'm someone who does this to myself as well, so I completely empathize. But it's something you need to let go of, so that you can actually really truly heal and then move forward, because you do deserve good things. You deserve all this wonderful stuff that is there around you. But while you're caught up on how you don't deserve it because once upon a time you did something bad, and therefore you're clearly paying for it for the rest of forever, and if you can't think of something specific bad you did now, well then obviously past life you did something bad. Whatever the case is, you're being punished. So you're, and that's the kind of energy that's coming through here for you guys. And you're not, you don't need to feel that guilt. You don't need to punish yourselves. You can break free of that. Sometimes bad things happen because bad things happen, and healing from them isn't betraying or letting go of the people involved in that hurt. It's just letting go of the hurt. The underlying happy memories and love, that will all be there. You're not going to forget anybody. You're not going to forget the impact they had on your life. That's not going away because it happened and it was real. But you don't need to keep wallowing in the pain of loss to authenticate that. You can release that loss and that pain and still have had memories and experiences that were positive, and look to those instead of punishing yourself. Look to the things that were right and good. Forgive yourself and turn to the people around you. You have a support network that wants to help you, so let them help you, and give yourselves a break. Of all my piles, guys, you're the ones who are so very hard on yourselves, and my heart just breaks for you. It really does. And I truly want you guys to find that release, that you can. It's showing here you can release that and find a healthier balance and feel better within yourself. Um, said you don't need to punish yourselves. That's that, guys. Thank you so much. If you've liked what you've heard, then please pop on down below and subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot. And if you could share the video as well, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Until next time, love and light. Bye.